Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Michael Vick, live on VicTube. And, well, the wild card round of the 2021 NFL playoffs is in the books. Yep, and what an exciting week it was. Yep. So now, before we begin, yes, I am going to be bringing back my Friday evening live streams. Yeah, I had gotten away from it for a while because only two or three people were watching. So yes, but yeah, so because of a lack of viewership, I quit doing them. But now I've decided that I'm going to give them another try. Yep. So live streams every Friday night at 7 Eastern, unless I have other plans for that night. So anyways, now we're going to get into it, talking about this week's biggest winners and losers. Yep, who's moving on and who's going home. So first off, I'm going to talk about that Nickelodeon broadcast of the Bears-Saints game. So I'm sure a lot of you watched the Nickelodeon broadcast. Of course, you also had the option to watch the normal broadcast on CBS, but of course, I'm gonna watch it on Nickelodeon. So that was more fun, than your traditional broadcast, in my opinion. I mean, I liked it. I liked the nostalgia, of watching a football game on Nickelodeon, because I used to watch Nick, a lot when I was a kid. And I liked what they did before the game, where they had the SpongeBob pregame show, where they counted down the sportiest moments in SpongeBob history. And then that inspirational speech, from SpongeBob. That was great, where they stitched together different quotes. I loved that. And then the on-screen graphics, the slime, the slime zone, that was fun. And then the SpongeBob, inside of the field goal posts. So the announcers, I mean, they were okay. Nick Burleson was good, because he was actually an NFL player, and he's actually a professional sports broadcaster. He was drafted in 2003 by the Vikings. He played for Nevada in college. So he played wide receiver, for the Vikings, Seahawks, and Lions. And then he has appeared on shows on the NFL Network, like Good Morning Football and the NFL Today. So he actually knew what he was doing. So he was able to, anchor the group of amateur sportscasters. But yeah, but I think they did a good job. Yeah, I loved the way that they explained things. They talked about delay of game. It's like when your mom tells you to clean the dishes, and then she starts counting down. If she gets to 0, you're in trouble. You know, he said that Taysom Hill is like the kid at recess who can do everything. Yep. And then Nickelodeon also got their first F-bomb. It was at the end of the half, and there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. I think it was Mamami, a Bears player. I think he went out of bounds, and he started running down the sideline, and then he got back in. But you're not allowed to do that. So of course that was he got unsportsmanlike conduct, because he wasn't trying to get back in. I think that was Cordell Patterson, for the Bears, who got the penalty, and then after the penalty, you can hear someone said WTF. So yes, congratulations to Nick on their first F-bomb. So yeah, hot mic moment. So I wish that this game had been higher scoring. The game wasn't very good. I wanted to see more slime zone. It was 21-9, but the game wasn't even as close as the score indicated. It really could have been 28-3. Yet the Saints had a 4th and goal from the 1, and then Drew Brees tried to jump over the top, but he could not get in. And then the Bears scored a garbage touchdown with no time left. So. And then, my boy Javon Wims, he dropped a touchdown in the end zone. That was in the first half. He had that touchdown bomb, and then he was right there, and he dropped it. Yeah, so it could have been even closer. It could have been 21-16, but anyway. Yep, and then Drew Brees is planning to retire after these playoffs. Yep, but his team gave him a birthday and an early birthday present. Yep, a playoff win. Yeah, so happy early birthday to Drew Brees. Right, even though I don't like the Saints, but anyway, right. So now let's talk about these other games that weren't as good because they weren't on Nickelodeon. Anyway, as we got Colts at Bills. Yep, the Bills beat the Colts 27-24. That was their first playoff win in 25 years. You had to go all the way back to 1995, 1996 season. So the fans who have stay loyal, you know, after all that they've, been through, being irrelevant for the past 20 years. Yep, now their patience pays off. Yep, with a playoff win. So, yep, and 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 of course this year they won the AFC East for the first time since 1999. And then really the Colts, yeah, they had their opportunities to win this game, or at least force overtime. That my boy Hot Rod, yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, he missed a field goal, and then there was another point in the game where the Colts passed up an easy field goal. An easy 3 on 4th and goal. They passed that up, went for it, and didn't get it yet. Yeah, the play was set up perfectly and dropped. Yes, congratulations. To Bills fans. Yep, we all have waited a long time. And anyway, yep. So then next, Rams, Seahawks. The Rams beat the Seahawks 30-20. Jared Goff playing with 3 pins in his thumb. Toughing it out, doing just enough to get the win. Of course, the pick 6 in the second quarter helped. Darius Williams, 42-yard interception return. But really, the quarterback play in this game was terrible. Both quarterbacks were under 50% completion. So the next, let's see, Buccaneers at Washington. Buccaneers beat the Washington football team 31-23. That's about what we expected. We knew that whoever was going to win the NFC East was going to have a losing record and that they were getting eliminated in the first round. So no surprise here. So sorry for your luck, Washington Football Club. I was rooting for y'all because I hate Tom Brady. But the Buccaneers are still not making the Super Bowl, so it doesn't matter. Next, so that was Saturday games. Now the Sunday games. The Ravens at Titans. The Ravens beat the Titans 20-13. Avenging last year's playoff loss when they got blown out by Tennessee in the playoffs last year, and they also lost in the regular season. So a 2-time losing streak snapped. They completely shut down Derrick Henry, have held him to 2 yards a carry. So, and then Lamar Jackson had over 100 yards rushing at 136 and a touchdown. then next, the Bears Saints. We already talked about that game. And then Sunday night, Browns Steelers. The Browns beat the Steelers 48-37. Yep, so congratulations, Cleveland Browns. First playoff win since 1994. Yeah, 1995 playoffs. Yes, so it's been 26 years. Yes, congratulations to all the Browns fans that have hung in there and stayed loyal. Yeah, and 3 years ago they had no wins. Now they're moving on to the divisional round of the playoffs. 3 years later, it's been quite the turnaround. Everton behind Baker Mayfield and Nick Chubb, Myles Garrett, Jarvis Landry. Yeah. Oh, yes, the Browns jumped out to a 28-0 lead at the end of the first quarter, and it was over at that point. From the first play, that snap went over Roethlisberger's head, and then it was recovered in the end zone, and then it's 7-0, and then the next drive, interception. Now you look up again, and it's 14-0. You look up again, and it's 28-0. And then the game was over at that point. It was 35-10 at halftime. And then the Steelers did play a lot better in the second half, but by then it was too late. They were in too deep a hole. It was just as they were starting to regain momentum. It was 35-23 in the fourth quarter, and then Chubb at that 40-yard catch and run for a touchdown, and that sort of stifled the momentum. Roethlisberger threw for 500 yards, but wasn't enough. Oh, yep, so the Browns are moving on. Steelers go home. Okay, yep, so that's all the games. So next week, next week's matchups that we have Rams, Packers, and then Buccaneers, Saints. That's for the NFC. And then the AFC, we've got Browns, Chiefs, and Ravens, Bills. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.